Hello, my name is Lawrence Collier and I am the Head of Curriculum for Health and Social Care and Childcare and Education. Welcome to this virtual online event, and I shall now be bringing the presentation up onto the screen and taking you through. Right, so here we go. I shall start off by talking about health and social care. So our health and social care courses provide the perfect blend of relevant theory and practical elements to help you for preparing for your career in the health and social care sector. And here's the team. So we have Joanne Brooks. She is a level 3 lecturer and coordinator. She was born and bred in London, moved down to Eastbourne earlier on in her career. And she was employed in health and social care settings such as schools, working with students with behavioural issues, additional needs or profound multiple disabilities, as well as working in care home settings. She enjoys teaching immensely and is passionate about teaching health and social care because it's such an interesting and varied, vital subject. So as Joe, we also have Kirsty Reid. So please remember, Kirsty also is a lecturer on the T level in education. So when I talk about that later on, make sure you remember her face. So Kirsty qualified as a teacher in 2010 from the University of Brighton. She has been delivering health, wellbeing and employability in sport in a variety of different FE settings around Sussex. Currently, she's training to be a psychotherapist with the aim of empowering individuals to train emotions and behaviour in the same way that other people train physique. She feels really privileged to be able to teach the knowledge and skills needed for the valuable frontline jobs that make a real difference in the community. Finally, we have Lois Loseby-Brown. She is a level 2 health and social care lecturer, but she also teaches level 2 early years and level 3 childcare. So Lois is from Eastbourne and has been teaching at the college for a couple of years now. She loves that her job includes being able to inspire students at the start of their journey to becoming health and social care workers of the future. In health and social care lessons, she enjoys looking at case studies and real life scenarios and seeing how the students would respond. And in the childcare one, she enjoys teaching the craft unit as it's a mix of practical skills, and there's a lot of hidden theory within there as well. So in terms of the entry criteria, at level 2, you're looking at requiring 4 GCSEs at grades 3 or above, including English and maths. To study at level 3, we require a minimum of 5 GCSEs at grades 4 and above, including English and maths or science. So within this course, if you do not pass your maths GCSE at grades 4 or above, you can resit it alongside the qualification, providing you have a science GCSE. If you have a look at the picture, you can see students getting cleaned up, ready to go into the operating theatre whilst on placement at a local hospital, which is rather gruesome if you're a bit squeamish like I am. So what will I study? Or what will you study? So at level 2, you'll be introduced to the concepts that are studied at level 3. And the course is designed to stretch your current understanding and develop your academic skills so that you're ready and fully prepared to progress to level 3 or into the workplace. When completing this course, you're supported in developing your English and Maths GCSE, as well as broadening your understanding of the various elements considered to be crucial in making you an outstanding student and an attractive prospect to future employers. At level 3, which is our advanced course, that will be where you deepen your knowledge of health and social care by studying a range of topics such as communication, human growth and development, anatomy and physiology, and psychology, amongst many others as well. You'll be required to attend a placement for at least 1 day a week in a setting of your choice. And then this helps bring the learning to life as you see the principles and practices of your theoretical topics applied on an everyday basis. So what can you do after your course? We have many students progress onto university and also a variety of different destinations. One of which is the level 4 apprenticeship or degree apprenticeship that are run through Health Education England and in partnership with the NHS. So they're delivered in the settings, but you do your education alongside that as well. A lot of students progress onto university to study either health and social care itself again, or psychology, adult and child nursing, midwifery, occupational therapy, paramedic sciences, nutrition, or healthcare management. Some students progress straight into the workplace and work in roles such as healthcare assistants. So what's unique about our courses? Well, at East Sussex College, we're really lucky to have a close working relationship with the local NHS trusts, and our students have secured some wonderful placements in these settings. So working as assistants on wards, seeing a patient go from the start of their journey right through to the end. So that might be admission, going through to having an operation, and then progressing through to recovery. So they've seen all the different elements. Other students have been able to work on physiotherapy departments and see what that's like on a day-to-day basis. We also have a fantastic range of purpose-built facilities on site, and we're surrounded by stunning natural landscape. So we have sports pitches, a sports hall, athletics facilities. Now, you're not going to be using those for full-on competitive exercise. However, health and well-being are really important, and they're crucial when looking at preventative approaches to some healthcare conditions or the management of other healthcare conditions. Our tutors are experts in the field of health and social care and will keep you on your toes with their delivery. So you'll grow significantly as a student during your time with the team, and it will set you up for your next steps upon completion of your course. Moving on to childcare now. So within this department, this is where you kickstart your journey towards being an educator of the future with our highly experienced team of tutors. We've got an incredibly successful department with a track record of producing excellent childcare practitioners who go on to fulfill a variety of different roles in varying destinations. So here's the team, plus Lois and Kirsty from earlier on. So we have Rachel Byrne. So she's the lead on childcare level 3 and also on T level in education. So Rachel boasts over 35 years of experience in the sector, consisting of management and ownership of settings. She's worked with children 0 to 5 years overseas, where she's experienced different philosophies about different learning environments, and she's taught infants at an international school. Rachel loves to watch her students apply new skills, whether that's in teaching or exploring theories of play and learning. She's immensely proud to be able to pass on her vast experience to the practitioners of the future, and she hopes they enjoy working in the sector as much as she did. Moving on to Louise Lin Field. So she's a combination of lecturer and placement coordinator, and she will be the person that arranges your placement with you and then supports you every step of the way as you apply your skills in a childcare setting. Louise completed her NNEB Level 3 diploma in nursery nursing at the college in 2001. She gained employment at a private day nursery and then employed as a manager. The most rewarding part of her current job is seeing the students achieve their goals, whether that's moving on to university or gaining employment as a qualified childcare practitioner. And finally, we have Georgia Spencer. So Georgia teaches at level 2 and at level 3 on childcare. So Georgia started with the college back in April of this year, and she has loved every minute of it, especially getting to know the students and their unique passions and perspectives on early years education. Georgia loves early years and is proud to have 11 years experience working for the local authority. She's coordinated a team of early years practitioners, 3 early years outstanding nurseries, and a team of practitioners dedicated to supporting children's speech, language, and communication. Georgia also achieved a BA degree in Professional Studies in Learning and Development from the University of Brighton. So as you can see, we've got a really committed and enthusiastic group of lecturers here at our disposal at Eastbourne, and they've all got a great deal of experience. The team get wonderful results from their students, both academically and practically, with many leaving highly employable and going straight into jobs that they've been offered prior to finishing their courses. This is down to the team and their ability to drive students towards achieving their very best, keeping the lessons enjoyable and engaging. So the entry criteria are 4 GCSEs again at level 2 at grades 3 or above, and that must include English and maths. At level 3, you need to have at least 5 GCSEs at grades 4 and above, including English and maths or science. So if you don't achieve your GCSE maths, you can resit that alongside this course. For the T level in education and childcare, you need to have at least 5 GCSEs at grades 5 or above, including English, maths and science. Oh, sorry, I managed to click off the presentation there. So what will you study? So during early years in education at level 2, this course, you'll develop your skills and knowledge for the sports industry with a particular focus on the elements required to become a successful early years practitioner. When completing this course, you'll be supported in developing your maths and English GCSE skills as well, so broadening your understanding of various elements considered to be crucial in making you an outstanding prospect for employment in the future. Right, head across, don't worry about me. For childcare at level 3, during this advanced course, you'll be able to develop the skills and knowledge required to be able to work with young children between the ages of 0 to 8. You will develop the essential skills such as communication, resilience, and confidence ready for working with a broad range of people in your future roles. This course has significant placement element included within it and enables you to build up a portfolio of professional practice that results in a license to practice as well. Many learners decide to progress to university as well after completing this course. On to the T level in education. Now, during this brand new course, you'll be plunged into the professional expectations of work in the sector, exploring many core topics in depth and preparing to put them into practice whilst on placement. The 2-year course takes you on a journey through behaviour, safeguarding, supporting education and how to work with parents, families and careers, and carers. There are many core elements, all of which then support you in selecting a specialist pathway of either early years educator or assisting teaching. Assessment for this course is through a combination of exams and synoptic work. The synoptic work will require you to draw upon your learning and respond to a project set by the placement setting, and that will form a significant part of the overall qualification. You'll also be expected to possess and develop high levels of English, maths and digital competencies that are consistent with working in the sector. So what can you do after your course? Many students go on to childcare and education courses at university, such as education, teaching, child nursing and in some cases child psychology. Less frequent progressions have included child social work and childcare management. Some choose to go straight into employment, whether locally or abroad, with many holiday companies on the lookout for activity leaders. So what's unique about our courses? Well, the teaching team all have their various specialisms that they bring to the courses with unparalleled enthusiasm and commitment to their teaching. At Eastbourne, we're really focused on making sure that everyone is included and that the classes form really strong bonds with each other. In doing so, the learning experience is enriching and all involved feel comfortable sharing their experiences and helping each other overcome challenges along the way. We're really committed to developing responsible citizens of the future, and in doing so, we can give a little bit back to the community. Activities have included fundraisers, raffles and shoeboxes filled with goodies to give to the homeless at Christmas time. So what's the space like and how will you study? So your studies will take place in a variety of locations. So for example, the old nursery on site, the classroom, for the health students, they might be up in the gym, trips and so on. So all of those areas will cover both theory and practical elements. The aim is to make the courses as engaging as possible as part of that. And that is down to promoting collaboration through creative approaches to lessons. What's student life like? There's many resources at your fingertips at the Eastbourne campus, whether it's physical resources such as books or sports facilities, including the gym, or digital resources and great career support on offer. We have a wellbeing team who are on hand to support with any pastoral needs, and with numerous themed events throughout the year to promote awareness of different causes, the campus is really a busy place. You can enrol on any of the academies, which include women's netball, men's and women's football, as well as Wednesday afternoon sports slot with lots of different sports activities on offer. In terms of additional costs, for each course it's approximately £150, and this covers all mandatory trips as well as uniform and relevant textbooks. It's also recommended that you purchase lever arch files, notepads and dividers with a full set of stationery. You can set up payment plans for your course, as well as being able to access specific grants for assistance with funding. So our plans for September are going with Plan A currently, because the most up-to-date government guidance suggests that everybody will be back in. However, we will only do so if it's safe. So be prepared and get a study space set up at home if possible, just in case we need to switch to any remote delivery. But we'll keep you up to date with everything, but our staff and students' health is paramount. So thank you very much for listening to this presentation. And if you have any further questions, then hold on for the Q&A, which will follow straight afterwards. Thank you very much.